This is a next level head eye neck massager. So far I have not felt relaxed. Well, that was disappointing. Another thing, I actually at home have the version, I have BREO, I have the version that just covers your eyes. It's a tempo and eye massager. It also has music in it and it has a side light. That one is really good. It's only an eye massager, but it does such a wonderful job. You can have that on for as well 5, 10, 15 minutes. There's options to just have heat, just have massage, or just have music, and that one works incredibly well. And that one cost not as much as this. It was roughly 800 RMB. So in comparison, I'm pretty depressed by this product because the other product is quite good. Okay, so as you were saying before, this is only for the Chinese market and it's not the same price as that one. That one is more expensive. Let's see if this one is any better. So as you can see, the color is different and it is indeed the color that it shows on the box. It's pretty much the same. And in terms of what it comes with, again, a pamphlet, it has a bag, it's got the USB cable, and this one does not come with earphones. So I'm gonna put this right back in. Wow, the packaging of this is pretty intense. It honestly looks like a helmet. If you've ever bought a motorcycle helmet, this is the design. There are a few differences between the two. I wanna go, ooh, this one looks nice. Wow, I like this one more. This is cool. So the main difference between these two is that this one actually only has 100 needs on top. In comparison to the previous one we reviewed, which is the 5S, that one has around 140 as well. The functionality of how it massages your head is a little bit different. This one is more like a combing, whereas the 5S is more like a finger function. And to be honest, I did not feel the fingers at all, so don't know how good that is. Let's look at what they look like. Right off the bat, I think this one is nicer looking. It's smaller, but it just looks more beautiful and looks more advanced. The functionality, I think, is pretty much the same, so this is cool. You can actually extend the top of this with a button here. Similar to this one, the sides can be extended by sliding it. This actually on the inside has more cushioning than this does. The top part, so in here you can actually see the needs right off the bat when you take it off. They're fully exposed and there's quite a lot of them. There's some on the side here, right? And then there's also a middle one. And so when you look at it, you think, wow, this probably does an excellent job. It does not. Whereas with this one, even though it has needs, there's not that many, and it's covered, which I think is actually smarter. Why? Because if they're exposed and you have an oily scalp, well, you basically, in a while, destroy this thing. It will start to stink, and no one else can use it. Whereas with this one, because it's covered, I think in terms of hygiene, this would last longer. So props to this guy. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to turn it on. This one doesn't come off, right? So one more difference is that, as we noticed, this one is detachable. You press the top buttons and this part just pops off, so you can use this while you're working, while you're reading. Whereas with this one, this part is not detachable, so you can only use it at night while you're sleeping and no time else. Okay, looks pretty simple. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop this on and see if it's more relaxing than the last thing we popped on. I like the fact that you can tighten the top. Wow, this is such a better fit. Ooh. This feels so much better because it fits so much nicer and it's not sliding at all. Wow, this feels so much nicer. The massage functionality of this is so nice. because it's not just pressing in on your neck, it actually presses in and then goes upwards. So it like squeezes your eye area a little bit. And then the temple action is very similar to this guy. So it's also pressing on your temples, but the eye area just feels so much more relaxing. The heat on this is also a lot higher than this one. So the heat on this feels much nicer. The air pressure is also stronger. The top part, I would say, is quite comparable to this. You almost can't feel it. So I don't really understand why they don't make it stronger. Not sure, but the top part is very, very minimum. The eye part and the heating part on this are certainly much better than this. Can you tell us about how you feel? I feel like I can't interact with you normally. Can you not be so rude? Please turn your chirping off. Thanks, appreciate that. How do you feel?
I feel like, you know, like how the kneading is on top of my head?
Yes.
I feel like there's like poaching through my scalp. It's not that comfy.
It's not. It hurts, right?
Yeah, it hurts. Maybe like if I lay down, it's a different story. And on my temple, it's squeezing really hard. But I kind of enjoy it.
You kind of enjoy it? What part? You just said it's poaching through your head and the temples are too hard.
Well, you know, some people just like the pain. They feel relaxed. It's like an RMT massage if you like that.
I have a question. Can you see through that thing?
Yeah, it's right, like there are two holes right at where my eyes are.
But is it clear though? Can you see clearly?
Yes.
Seriously?
My vision is just really close because the two holes are really small.
Yeah, I feel like you're very close to me, and so I feel the need to just like want to protect myself at all times.
For now, because the whole weight is on top.
Yeah, it is. It's too heavy, right?
Yeah, it's heavy and it's hurting my scalp.
Yeah. So do you think it's worth the price?